Nelson Mandela was born on July 18, 1918, in the tiny village of Mvezo, South Africa. The rolling hills of the Transkei region were his playground, where he herded cattle and listened to the stories of his elders. These tales of bravery and justice from the Xhosa people shaped Mandela's understanding of the world. His given name, Rolihlahla, meaning pulling the branch of a tree, hinted at the trouble he would stir up in pursuit of freedom. Mandela's journey was far from easy. When he was 9, his father died, and he was sent to live with the region of the Thembu people, where he received a privileged education. It was here that he first encountered the idea of African nationalism. Inspired by the bravery of those who fought before him, Mandela began to see his own destiny as intertwined with the struggle of his people. As a young man, Mandela moved to Johannesburg, where he was exposed to the harsh realities of apartheid. The systemic racism and oppression of the black majority by the white minority government was unbearable. Mandela couldn't stand by and watch his people suffer. He joined the African National Congress, ANC, and quickly rose through the ranks, becoming a leader in the movement to end apartheid. Mandela's activism brought him into direct conflict with the apartheid regime. In 1962, he was arrested and later sentenced to life imprisonment for his involvement in anti-government activities. For 27 years, Mandela endured the harsh conditions of prison life, much of it spent on Robben Island. He was forced to do hard labor in a limestone quarry and was confined to a small, damp cell. Despite the physical and emotional toll, Mandela never wavered in his commitment to justice. He found strength in the belief that his struggle was part of a larger fight for freedom and equality. While in prison, Mandela became a symbol of resistance against apartheid. His name echoed around the world as a beacon of hope for those fighting against oppression. Letters and messages of support from across the globe reminded him that his struggle was not in vain. Mandela's patience and perseverance during these years were extraordinary. He continued to advocate for peace and reconciliation, even from behind bars. In 1990, after nearly 3 decades in prison, Mandela was finally released. The world watched as this elder statesman, with his gray hair and dignified demeanor, walked out of prison with his fist raised high. But Mandela's journey was not yet complete. South Africa was on the brink of civil war, and the country needed a leader who could heal its deep wounds. Mandela's greatest test came after his release. He chose a path of forgiveness and reconciliation rather than revenge. This was no easy task, considering all that he and millions of others had endured under apartheid. Mandela's leadership during these critical years was marked by his unshakable belief in the power of unity. He negotiated with the apartheid government to bring about a peaceful transition to majority rule, an effort that culminated in the country's first democratic elections in 1994. On May 10, 1994, Nelson Mandela was inaugurated as the first black president of South Africa. The boy from the rolling hills of Transkei had become the leader of a nation. As president, Mandela focused on rebuilding a divided country, promoting reconciliation, and addressing the deep inequalities that apartheid had created. His government established the Truth and Reconciliation Commission, a body tasked with uncovering the atrocities committed during apartheid and promoting healing. Mandela's journey from a small village in the Transkei to the presidency of South Africa was one of courage, sacrifice, and unwavering dedication to justice. He endured the loss of his freedom, the pain of separation from his family, and the harsh conditions of imprisonment, all for the dream of a free and equal society. Mandela's life was a testament to the power of resilience and forgiveness. He showed the world that even in the face of overwhelming adversity, one person's dedication to justice can change the course of history. Nelson Mandela's legacy lives on as a symbol of the enduring struggle for freedom and human dignity, inspiring generations to come.